So this is going to be our About Us episode. Kind of go into a little bit about the show, I guess.
Yeah. Let our viewers know what the purpose of our podcast is, what, you know, they're viewing.
It pretty much is going to be like different whiskey reviews and try random stuff and different mixed drinks that maybe we haven't tried before. And then since we're drinking, why not Cards Against Humanity? Since that's always fun drinking, especially like with the adult version and getting completely random stuff. Um, One of the phrases you'll probably hear a few times, well, at least for me, like if we do like the sniff test when we first get the bottle, is smells like getting fucked up. Um, Anybody that's had too much to drink and you get that like smell in the back of your nose or the taste in the back of your throat, yeah, there's a couple that literally just smell like that to begin with.
Sorry, that had no alcohol in it. Just soda.
Mine's alcohol.
So, what made you want to do this podcast? What is the reason behind doing this podcast?
Just trying different things. And guy at work actually suggested I told him about you making the faces when I hand you the bottle.
You know why I make those faces? He likes to hand me whiskey that's warm. I love everything ice cold. So it's more of a face because it's warm and kind of harsh for me to drink. Whereas I like it cold, it goes down smooth. So, because I'm definitely, I would say I'm a whiskey girl. I've liked whiskey for a long time. So, but I will try it warm. Because some of them you have to drink at, I guess, like a room temperature or whatnot. But
So what whiskeys did you start drinking?
my first whiskey obviously was Crown Royal. That was my favorite. Got me through some hard times. But I want to say after trying Bird Dog's a good one. Some of the old Smokies are good.
The Bird Dog was definitely a good one to find up in Mansfield. Peach and Black Cherry are definitely the top two. It's also the first two we had.
I like peach flavored anything.
And I think when I started initially drinking whiskey, it was Jack Daniels, Yukon Jack, Crown. They didn't really have any flavors, like at least that I knew of when I started trying them. And then Seagram's, which I didn't think was anything besides ginger ale for the longest time.
Yeah. I think that I just found that out recently, that it was not just ginger ale.
It's actually how I remember which ginger ale I like.
I mean, that's a good way of looking at it.
Yeah, Seagram's VO and ginger ale. Yeah. Canada Dry. Yeah. Schweppes, not so bad. Doable.
Canada Dry is not bad. It's an okay one. But really, just when you're sick, not feeling good, and you need ginger ale. I do prefer Seagram's over the rest, though. So, yeah. No, I feel like I just wanted to let our viewers know why they're viewing us.
It's always fun seeing somebody else make an ass of themselves drinking.
Yeah, it is
Although
fun watching you make an ass of yourself drinking.
I don't make an ass of myself. I sit there and go to sleep.
Until you puke and you try to clean it up.
So adult chocolate milk, it was a vodka and chocolate milk. I don't know what you want to call it. Cocktail, premix, ready to drink. Tasted like Yoo-hoo when it was cold, and it was really good. And till 2 bottles later, sitting there at your mother's house all day.
Yeah. We came home and he's going to the bathroom and he's like, I don't feel good. So he stands up, stops the sink up so nothing can go down, and proceeds to puke in the sink. And then while the sink is still stopped and he's like, it's not going down, decides that he's going to plunge it while he's drunk. That was not fun to clean up.
This was also, 15 years ago?
Yeah, about. He's learned from his mistakes.
Yeah, so in between all the episodes and everything else, you are going to get random story time because drinking always ends up in a story somewhere. Except now it's going to be on here, among other places, probably. Twitter. I'm not going to Dax. It's Twitter. Because that's the only platform we're going to be on for a while. So it's not too much going back and forth like some things. And I think that's all. Yeah, I think most, like the regular ones that we have are Bird Dog, Bubba's.
I don't know. What do you consider regular ones?
Like the ones that we repeatedly get to drink.
Well, what would you call the other ones? Are they fancy whiskey?
Ones for them. So some of the things that we started getting more after getting like the Bird Dog and like seeing some of the different flavors, and probably like some of the whiskeys that we're going to do, I would say we got, or I got, one way or another because they were gimmicky, and then some things kind of stayed away from initially because they were gimmicky, which is kind of ass backwards. But we like a lot of like the flavored stuff versus like a lot of the ones that I guess you would say like the major whiskey people or whiskey snobs would be like, oh, you have to try Buffalo Trace, and you have to try this, and you have to try that, and we only drink this. And no, you drink what you want to drink, if you like the flavor. I mean, some of the stuff we've tried is a $15 bottle, and it was really good. Because I think the first time we got Bird Dog, it was $15 ish.
Yeah.
I think the first time we got Bubba's, it was like around the same thing, and they're both great whiskeys.
Yeah. We'll probably do some educational stuff throughout as we learn different things about whiskeys.
Especially since we're switching over from making mead to going to be trying some of our own whiskey.
Yeah, we'll see how that one plays out.
I want to do orange creamsicle.
I mean, if you can make something taste good, orange creamsicle. But it was a little with your mead one. Your mead version was okay.
That was too sweet.
But I like orange creamsicle. Just orange creamsicle. So, orange creamsicle flavored alcohol.
Ooh, the Citrus Distilleries watermelon was really good, so maybe do a strawberry watermelon.
Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah. Well, as we learn things about whiskey that we don't know. I don't know a lot about whiskey. But doing this podcast, I guess I need to learn more about whiskey. More so that I can, tell you really how it tastes and not just that it tastes good, because, it's either good or bad.
Well, that's like one thing with a lot of the gimmicky ones. Like, I don't want to get into like the way some people would review and notes of this and layers of this. And I mean, if we taste it, we taste it. I wouldn't say we're going to sit there and analyze like every little bit.
Well, right. Or, We're gonna tell you that it's good. We're gonna tell you that it's bad. We're gonna tell you what we like about it, what we don't like about it. But like if I feel like if the whiskey's made for you to specifically taste like a smokiness, or it's supposed to be, I don't know, is whiskey dry and sweet like wine is, like, you know, like if there's supposed to be a specific, like, and then maybe as we're going and we uh figure out what it pairs well with food wise, we can give you some hints as to what would be good to eat with your choice of whiskey.
And this is Bozo, NASCAR Kitty's girlfriend. Say hi. Say hi. No? You good?
He's just looking for treats. That's what he's looking for.
Yeah, you'll definitely see NASCAR Kitty. She's in episode 2, which we actually recorded before this. So the first couple episodes, other than the family edition of Bubba's, which we will do a all Bubba's show, we're going to do a couple rounds of Bird Dog versus Crown Royal. So it'll be, first one recorded is the salted caramel, and we'll keep score, see which one's gotten more points. Because we'll do like a shot and then 2 different mixed drinks with it. Second one we'll do peach, and then we'll do blackberry, and I guess we'll probably go on to Bubba's or something else. Go into more whiskey.
Yeah.
And see you guys next.